Artificial intelligence, automation, and emerging technologies are one of the fastest evolving technologies. New jobs are being created and also the older jobs are getting evolved. So the student is having one of the common question: how the students stay relevant to the career skills and the career paths for the recruitment processes.
Companies like hire people who can immediately contribute to organization growth. They want groomed resource who are ready with the technology, who have a fair understanding about what is going in the organization. CGPA attract recruiters, but that will not help in cracking the interview.
Let us know the new topics that we need to cover from the upcoming podcast sessions.
Hi listeners, my name is Lakshmanan Angu Raju. I have experience of 18 years throughout my career.
Hello and welcome to the new episode of this podcast, Say Whaat with SRMAP. Here we are to explore ideas, opportunities and the innovation that every student wants to need. I'm your host Waseem Mohammed. So today's the discussion is about the student every student wants to know and every parent wants to hear. In this generation, artificial intelligence, automation and emerging technologies are one of the fastest evolving technologies. In these evolving technologies, there are new jobs are being created and also the older jobs are getting evolved. So out of all this, the student is having one of the common question: how the students stay relevant to the career skills and the career paths for the recruitment processes. So to know more deeper insights, we are having our guest, Mr. Lakshmanan Angu Raju sir, who was Assistant General Manager at Corporate Relations Career Services. He is having the experience working with the top level industry mentors, recruiters and the students who is getting placed from the company. So let us start the episode with the brief introduction with the Mr. Lakshmanan Angu Raju sir. Hello sir, can you please introduce yourself and please explain your journey from the beginning, what you have done and how the journey is going to continue with SRM University AP.
Sure. So, hi listeners, my name is Lakshmanan Angu Raju. I have experience of 18 years throughout my career. 10 plus years I worked with industry. I worked with companies like HCL, Capgemini, and post my Capgemini career, I joined SRM University. And it's been 8 years with SRM University now. Talking about my prior experience, I was working as a project management person in Capgemini as well as HCL. I carry vast industry experience, which was very much helpful to understand the gaps between industry and academia. And for the past 8 years, I'm with Corporate Relations and Career Services, mentored and have seen thousands of students getting graduated from SRM University and hundreds of companies who with us. So this is the experience I carry in terms of SRM University or my career. So that is a short introduction about me.
So you have mentioned about the companies you have worked. Can you please say what are the major changes you have observed in the current trends of hiring according to the industry level?
It's a good question. Like I told Waseem, I have seen how the industry is transforming. So initial days when companies came for hiring, they were focusing more on students' learning skills, their adaptability. Will they fit into the organization is the thing that they looked into. But now they hire people who can immediately contribute to organization growth. Okay, so they want people who are ready with the technology, who have a fair understanding about what is going in the organization, right? So the expectations completely changed. I think this is a 360-degree change.
Yes.
And they are not looking for groomable resources, but they want groomed resource.
So suppose we take two cases. Like a student is having a social media, student is not having social media. The student who is having the social media with the high CGPA matters, or the student who is having the social media uploading his portfolios, having the medium level of CGPA works? Which one works?
To be very precise with the answer, CGPA attracts. Okay, recruiters attract CGPA in the initial stages, but that will not help in cracking the interview. All right, if you're asking, yes, it does matter to attract the recruiter, but not cracking a job, right?
The student wants to know what is the importance of the CGPA, having what is the safe level of CGPA but that the student wants to maintain in their academics.
We would say 8.5 and above CGPA is good. So students are recommended to have minimum of 8.5 CGPA.
Yes, sir. So the company comes to the college. What is the process of company coming to the college? What they ask to the students to get in the placement and during the placements? what actually they do, what are the skills they are looking forward for the student?
Okay, good question. See, I cannot be specific about company because every company have different profiles, different requirements, right? So whenever a company comes, they come with a specific agenda, okay, specific role and specific criteria for selection. So for example, PayPal, right? They visited us 3 to 4 times last year for different profiles. So I cannot be more specific about this company comes for this hiring only. It depends on the opening they have, and all these are managed by their business requirements.
What are the initiatives are taken by the CRCS to get the students placed into the companies whatever they like? Like they're having some different fields like software engineering and also product development, are also having some of the students are having the design marketing strategies also. So what are the initiatives by the Department of CRCS is taking to make it forward?
So what we do is, Waseem, we understand the requirement of the companies. We have, we usually predict, forecast few technologies which are going to boom. And okay, this is something which students doesn't know, but I really wanted to inform you on this forum. Okay, we have a committee called Skill Advisory Committee.
Skill Advisory.
Okay, which has a panel of internal members, including dean, HODs, and other members, and also we have people from the industry. Okay, these people usually tell us where is the gap, what are the technologies that to be included in the curriculum, right? All this information is basically provided by them, and we incorporate that in the 5th and 6th semester, right? So your academic syllabus is very dynamic. Okay, it is often driven by the market needs.
Yes.
Right? So we of course take care of these smallest things which are important for your employment.
So coming to the next thing is, what is that one skill that the student wants to get placed in the company? What is the most important skill?
Cannot say a single skill, but see, students should have command over the fundamentals of what they are learning. For example, if a student is in AI/ML, they should be very strong with the concepts of AI/ML. When we speak about a specific skill, I cannot give you a specific skill. Instead, I can say that a student should be good with their core domain knowledge. All right. For example, if they are in AI/ML, they should be very good with AI/ML, and additionally, they should be very good with their communication skills. Right? Because it is very important to showcase your skills. And it is very important to sell your skills. See, whenever an interview is happening, I say that these students sell your skills,
yes,
right? So that is what an interview is. And they buy you your skills with a CTC, right? Like if you are good enough, they pay you 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 40 lakhs. Let us try to understand. Now the employment, whatever employer is paying you, it is for the skill you have. It is for the adaptability and the problem solving skills they are having. Okay, so it is important that they possess all that which is required for the employer, right?
So coming to the first years, they're having a common question like what skills they need to build to get the placement in the 4th year. What are the skill requirements? And coming to the resume part, what is the order? They don't know the order of the resume. Most of the thinking, according to the order, the company shortlists the students. Is that correct?
It is partially correct, I would say. Okay, but to be very precise, the students who are joining SRM or any institute, right, they should start preparing from day one. All right, they should be very strong with the fundamentals. Okay, for example, if you are asking me first semester they teach C, right? The student should be very strong in C, right? Similarly, there are very important subjects, and it is very important that students are very strong with fundamental. And second, if you are strong with fundamental, you will be able to crack a good internship for yourself. All right. So the format would be strong with your fundamental, you get good internship, and you get good project, and you get into some hackathons and some open source contributions. I think this is a good profile for any industry person. All right. So if you are maintaining all this, your profile will have that kind of weightage.
Can you give a quick roadmap for the first year students or the second year students to crack an internship at the industry level?
Right. So see, now things are very simple, right? In fact, there are days when CRCS used to help students in getting a good internship, but many students are cracking internship on their own through open source, right? For that, they need to have a proper full stack project. They should have a proper grip over all the subjects. Now, once they have this required skills, right, they can approach CRCS or they can also get internships on their own. But what is important is, again, their academics, they should be very strong at.
So coming to the 4th years, learning the new skill at the 4th year is mandatory, or we can have a lenience like if you are learning a new skill. So it is better to learn new skill in the 4th year, or you better focus on the skills what you have.
See, I would say industry is looking at jack of all trades instead of master of one at this moment.
Yes.
As a fresher, now if the same question is asked to employee who have some, experience, right? He should be master of only one thing. But as a fresher, you are expected to know everything.
Like we are having so one person is having all the skills, having the idea on the full stack development or having whatever AI and ML. So the person will prefer the good placement, or the person who knows only the full stack will prefer a good placement. Like for suppose there is a case like there are two persons. One person is having a skill. He knows all the things, all the tech stacks like full stack or whatever AI ML. So he's having all the grip. But it is in the basic level. So the second person is having the full stack project, like he know all the things from the front end to the back end. Whom do the company prefer?
Okay, so Waseem, this is again depends on company to company. Now, if I am coming with a specific agenda for a specific role, imagine I need a full stack developer, okay, with end-to-end knowledge. I would take that person. But if I have more of a different opening, okay, I would choose a student who knows everything, right? So it is purely on company to company. That is the reason I told you, you should be very strong at what you have studied. For example, full stack development is part of your curriculum now, right? You should be very strong on full stack development, right? So again, having said that, you should also know about AWS, okay? You should also know about DevOps, okay? You should have a proper knowledge, or at least some knowledge on various skills.
So coming to the next question, can you give the quick roadmap for the 4th year students? What is the process of recruitment from the beginning?
So you want to know how do we approach companies?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How the companies come to the college and what is the process? The company recruit the students. What is the process going on from the department to the industry level? The industry coming to the students and recruiting the students. What is the process simply?
Okay, let me explain you end-to-end process, how our department works or any placement team works, okay? So now what we will be doing is, we have dedicated placement managers who are spread across India, okay? For example, we have people in Bangalore, we have people in Chennai, okay, Pune, Delhi, Noida, right? So they visit to all the companies, right? And they pitch our pool. For example, they go to a company, say that, boss, we have talents who have these certifications. Okay, they are very good with this. Now, if the company have a requirement, right? So and if we have that kind of synergy with the SRM University, and to be very honest, we are very fortunate that we don't have to market ourselves in the industry, because everyone in the industry knows SRM University, right? So when we walk, we don't have to introduce much about SRM University. So what we usually do is, we give the pool size, okay? We tell that we have talents, okay? Now, if they have a requirement, they will immediately send an email stating that, boss, I have a requirement. I need students with 7 CGPA or students with 8 CGPA.
They will be having some of the data.
Yes. So they will be sharing their eligibility criteria. Now, once we receive that, we will internally post in our portal, okay, Havelock portal for now, and students can apply. So once students apply this, we share it with the companies stating that, boss, these are the students who have applied for this opportunity, right? Now, that is when the actual process starts. Now they start giving the PPT and then of course give the dates to us, right? So this is the exact process end to end. Now, there is no intervention from any one in between. We are like bridging the gap between student and the companies, right? Yeah, so pretty much that is the process.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So actually, the students who have passed out like last year, they are not getting the offers, like offer letters. What is the main cause of that?
Okay, so when we speak about offers, right, every company have their own policy in releasing offer letter. For example, there are few companies who immediately rolls out the offer letter when they publish the result. And few people, they will give the offer letter during the date of joining, and few give it in between. So it is absolutely companies, they take a call when to release the offer, and it varies. It is, everybody knows, right? Maybe as a fresher or a student who's coming to the placement for the first time, they might not understand this. But yes, they don't have to worry about the offer. Whenever CRCS, right, sends an official communication to student stating that you got selected, so that is considered to be final authentication because we get it from the company.
So for the second year students, how much the hackathon impacts in the resume purposes, or how much the hackathon impacts in the placement opportunities?
Hackathons have a very significant role in shortlisting or even in the interviews, right? Because recruiters expect exposure like that. Okay, hackathons, I think you also attended a few hackathons, right? So the exposure is very different. Now you have to pitch your idea, you have to pitch what you have done, right? So this, I think, is very important for a student community.
It is a great initiative taken by the CRCS, because the student who is going to participate in the hackathon, they are going to present their ideas, not only the project there.
Yes.
They are going to present the idea, what is the problem statements and the solution for the problem. So as participating in the hackathon is very much important.
Now, having said that, see, hackathon, how the company look at it is, you are given a stipulated deadline, you are given a problem statement, right? You are asked to work under pressurized situation.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is exactly what happens in the company. So they relate this kind of exposure, right? They wanted this kind of exposure. So hackathons is something industry will welcome if you have many, if you have won many, right? In fact, there are many companies that hire through hackathon.
Yes, sir.
Right? So
students having question like, in the hackathon, the company may recruit the students or not. Is that correct?
Yes, there are many companies which are hiring through hackathon. Okay,
Can you please explain what are the companies, like one or two examples, like companies recruit from the hackathons?
Okay, so let me tell you a very recent one. HCL recruited 53 people through a hackathon, right? And there are many other companies, global companies, which recruit through hackathons. There are many opportunities through hackathons, right? So it is important that you have that kind of exposure. Irrespective of if it is giving you job or if it is not giving you a job, having this kind of exposure will help students at certain level.
What is the importance of the communication in the recruitment process? How is it important? Very important for the students. Like some of the students are having most of the skills, but they don't have some communication skills. Can you please explain how important is the communication skill in the student?
Okay. So this is very basic expectation from the company, because see, having a skill without delivering it or without presenting it is of no use. Okay, so see, we have Project Viva. If you are numb in Project Viva, will you get marked? No, right? Simple, same strategy. So when you have technical skills, you are expected to give a presentation, okay? And you are expected to speak to other people. Now, you will see a lot of diversity in any industry, right? So when you go from North India or South India, right, whatever you are today, you will be talking to different personalities. Okay, so this communication is very important with internal stakeholders, and also you will be exposed to client, right? So this is something very, very, very important. And I would say, if you are, see, there are many companies where your technical skill matters less, communication matters more, right? So you can, that is the ratio, and that is the importance of communication skill.
And can you please name some of the companies, top companies or the medium level companies which are going to come at SRM University AP for the recruitment process? Like how many companies on an average coming to the SRM University for the recruitment?
See, SRM as a whole, if you're asking me SRM AP recruitment, we bring 700, 800 companies. And these companies are not only for BTech, so across all the departments, we bring 700 to 800 companies on a yearly basis. And we have a huge database, right? We have close to 2,500 plus in our database, which we keep on increasing the size of the database, right? So we have huge lineup of companies. In fact, final years are overwhelmed with the lineup of companies.
So can you give a quick message to the students who are going to join SRM University AP? Like they have completed their recently 12th. Okay. So can you please give us a short message who are joining the SRM University AP?
So what I believe is students should be very curious. Okay, curiosity is the key. Be curious to understand what is going on. Be curious to get yourself updated, what is happening in the industry. only your curiosity will take you to success.
A part of engineering, we are having the other schools in the SRM University AP. Like we are having the SLA and also we are having the PSB, like business schools. What are the placement requirements and what is the standards of their placement? What are the companies on average are coming to the other schools than the engineering?
Okay, so good question. So I would say the number of students enrolling for placements from different branches are pretty less when we compare to BTech engineering. But having said that, students who are enrolling, we see that if they have good skill, okay, we get good opportunities, we get a lot of opportunities, very relevant, and skillful students always get placed in good companies, right? And SRM is known for bringing placements not only for BTech, but we do have very good placements for other departments as well.
Can you please explain what are the skills that are going to boom in 5 to 10 years from the it is a 2026. Keeping in mind 2035, what are the skills that the student needs to require to survive in an industry or a company?
Okay, this is a very tough question. See, no one can predict the future technology, I would say. See, as a student, I would say you should check the market trends, okay, and you should always keep upgrading yourself. So it is very hard to predict which skill will boom in 10 years because you know how the evolution of AI is now, right? The evolution of ChatGPT, which is something we were not ready. Okay, if you have asked the same question 5 years back, I don't know what is ChatGPT, I don't know what is LLM,
yes,
right? So it is a very tough question. But if you're asking which industry may boom, maybe with the statistics and the news shared by Government of India, semiconductor industry is going to be a $300 billion industry in 2035, and I think even IT industry is going to double. Okay, at this moment they are with $118 billion market, and it is expected to grow to $300 billion market. So there is certain growth you can see in 10 years, but if you're asking which technology, I think that will be the toughest question anyone can answer.
So the next question is that it is a question for all the fourth year students. Like there is a placement training for the fourth year students who are getting ready for the placement. Like the SRM University has taken the initiative of keeping for the 2 months, like in the month of June and July. So what is the roadmap and what is the concept of the keeping training program for the students?
What we understand is students are very smart these days, okay, especially the Gen Z kids are very smart and they prepare last minute. If I'm offering, for example, we are offering the same course in the curriculum, we offered it in 2 semesters or 3 semesters, but the impact of learning this course as a part of curriculum and the impact of learning it just before placement season, there is a huge difference, right? And the Gen Z kids, you know, they prepare only at the last
moment,
right? Now, our program is structured such a way that even if you're starting to put your 100% effort in the last minute, last hour, if it is 100% effort, still you can get 10 lakhs plus job. And this is the roadmap we have. We are covering everything that is required to crack a job. All that we expect from you is focus, dedicate yourself and give your 100% during placement training program.
Coming to the rapid fire questions. So I'm having some of the questions, some of the students are having some of the questions like what are the skills, what are the resume building. So I will be asking you the rapid fire questions. Please give us the answer in 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay, do I have a timer? Out.
Yeah. Kind of.
Please go.
So what is the first skill that the recruiter look for?
Again, a recruiter look for their whatever requirement they have, along with that communication skill.
True or false? A high CGPA guarantees your job. False. It's a rapid fire question. Resume or LinkedIn profile?
Resume? Okay, I'll change my answer. So I would say LinkedIn profile is the future.
Name one company every student wants to work in that particular company. What is that company would be?
So any man company.
Any man company. It's a fill in the blank. So the biggest mistake that the student makes during the placement season.
Placement season?
Placement season. In the placement season, what's the common mistake that the student do?
Common mistake is they worry more, they learn less.
It's a yes or no question. Should a final year student still building a new skill?
They have industry experts, any person to keep on learning. So it is very important that you keep yourself up to.
What is the first thing that the recruiter see in your resume?
Important is your internship. If you have done an internship at ADP, Microsoft in your second year, Your resume has weightage, great weightage.
It's a yes or no question. So should students apply if they are meet only 60% of the JD's matchment?
Yes, they have to apply.
If there is a 60%,
Still okay, they have to apply.
it's a true or false question again.
Okay.
So recruiters can tell within the 10 seconds if the resume is generated by AI or made by them.
True.
So the last question, true or false question, ATS system rejects most of the resumes before the human seeing the resumes.
False. So for freshers, not much of ATS is being used at this moment. Maybe in future, I'm not sure. But as of now, freshers eligibility criteria mostly is CGPA and very less with ATS.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone. I hope this session was informative. See, I wanted to come to this forum. I accepted this invitation because there are a lot of ambiguity among students. There is a lot of, misinformation. So I always see this as Chinese whisper game. Okay, there are 10,000 students in the campus. Somebody says something, it is conveyed very differently to the student community. That is the reason when Waseem and the team invited me for this podcast, we thought this will definitely create some impact in the student community. I hope this information is useful, and if you still have some doubts or anything, you can always reach out to us at CRCS. Thank you for inviting team.
Yes, sir.
It was a great session. I enjoyed.
Pleasure,
Thank you.
sir. It is the end of the episode. A big thanks to the Lakshmanan Angu Raju sir for sharing the valuable insights regarding the placement and the career sessions. If you like this conversation, don't forget to follow the official page of SRM University AP, and also please let us know the new topics that we need to cover from the upcoming podcast sessions. And this is your host Waseem Mohammed signing off.